Hi guys, welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, spreading love during this pandemic. Live from Dubai, by the way. So I don't know what the internet stream is going to be like, but we'll give it a go. I'm always game for giving something a go anyway. Right, check. These are the recent figures of the channel, so please help the channel grow. If you, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, there's the details to help increase the channel. Anyway, I hear there's football going on tonight. I didn't even know about it. Man City 7. Leeds nil. Bloody unbelievable. My body clock is all over the place, guys, so I do apologise if, if I don't know what bloody day it is. But also as well, it's really good meeting Sam Greenwood. Spent a couple of days with him. Lovely guy. He is what he is on YouTube. Absolutely down to earth, lovely guy. And I hope that our friendship can grow bigger and better, as the time goes on. Anyway, so what's been up to? Let's talk about Aubameyang. What the hell is going on with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? I knew he wouldn't work out. I knew it, but I wonder what the likes of bloody troops from Arsenal Fan TV is thinking at the moment, eh? But you know what? They wouldn't realize, because they're so fucking stupid. They wouldn't realize that he actually used the audience of Arsenal Fan TV to get the supporters back in. They were used by Aubameyang and his PR company. Lo and behold, they've now all got egg on their face somewhere. Anyway, Taib is in the house. The first man, Taib. Hi, Taib. Hope you're well. Taib, am I buffering? Is everything okay? Because I know when I was last in Dubai, but the internet connection wasn't too good for YouTube live streams. So, is everything okay, mate? Just let me know. Right, with Aubameyang, Arsenal have released a statement today saying that they stripped him of a captaincy. In my opinion, it was, he was never a good captain anyway. Yeah, in my opinion. But that's by the by. I think Odegaard would be a good choice. He's the captain of Norway. He got a bit of leadership talk about him as well. In recent interviews and so on. And he likes having a responsibility for a young guy as well. So I think Odegaard would be a very strong and sensible choice, let's just say. Right, and Taib says, yes, it's okay. No worries. I just wanted to double check. How are you, Taib? And Taib, I know that, we both met Sam now in recent days, and well, lovely guy. I do apologise that, we just slightly missed each other over a weekend, but completely out of my hands, mate. I'm sure we'll get to meet up sooner rather than later. And then Taib comes back and says, Arteta should be stripped of his coaching badge. You really are anti-Arteta. I think, look, Taib, as an Arsenal fan, do you think that Aubameyang should have been given a contract. You know only too well. I was not an Arsenal fan, but I was going on so many Arsenal YouTube channels at that time, and I couldn't make any sense of giving him such a long contract. I don't like to say I was correct in the end, because football's all about opinion. But well, you know, you could tell a couple of months before. Look, Aubameyang's game is all about speed and pace. A couple of months before the end of that season, you could tell that he was beginning to lose his pace. But the problem is with Arsenal is that they're so worried about their social media support. If everyone looked back at the time in which Aubameyang contract was running out, all the Arsenal fans were basically shouting from the rooftops that they wanted Aubameyang to stay on. And let's be honest, the only reason he actually stayed on was because other so-called interested clubs were never willing to agree the type of money in which he was asking for. That's the only way he stayed at Arsenal. It's not for the love of the club or anything. Absolutely not. Taib says he should have been sold Brownie. The thing is, his contract was coming to an end, so he couldn't really be sold anyway, could he? His contract's come to an end. He was going to become a free agent. But, you know, it was madness, absolute madness, offering such a long deal for someone who is the wrong side of 30 and whose game relies on pace. Because anyone will tell you who knows a bit about football, players who rely on pace have very short peaks of a career because they knees start going, their ankles start going. That's just the nature of the human body. Just look at Gareth Bale. Just look at even Antonio of West Ham. You know, he got hamstrings like bloody breadsticks. They go every 3-4 months. So, yeah, anyway, I landed about, I don't know, about 4 hours ago. So I thought I'd come on and use any free time, jump on, say hello. And while I am on, I'd like to send my absolute sadness to the family of little Isaac Ayton. Terrible news come out last night or yesterday. Her mum took to Facebook Live, Nicola, and told everybody that unfortunately the treatment in which little Isa has been given isn't working. Absolutely terrible. I was lucky enough to meet the family, family friends, when I went to the Czech ambassador, because the Czech embassy and so on were also helping the Isaac Ayton Cancer Charity, and they were fantastic people. Now, anyone who haven't seen my last upload about it, please watch the upload. Nicola's message is absolutely heartbreaking. But there is a link, a GoFundMe link in that description. If you can, it would be very, very helpful to the friends and family who just want to just want to have as many memories as possible now before from now till the time she goes to sleep. So if you can't, then please just share because you never know. One of your social media friends may be able to help. Okay, so I say you're a very, very strong little girl, much stronger than I would ever imagine. But keep fighting, beautiful. Okay, okay. So let's go. Tomorrow's games. Let's look at tomorrow's games. Yeah. We got Brighton Wolves, Palace Southampton, Burnley Watford. Not really much to go by in that, isn't it? I don't even know the bloody. What was that tonight? Oh, I don't even know the bloody day. And there he is. Taib says that little girl will go straight to heaven, Brownie. Absolutely unbelievable. And throughout the day, because I have touched the hearts of so many within the West Ham. I'm going to call it a West Ham family, basically. Players, former players, supporters, and so on. And throughout the day, there's been messages and supported messages. I mean, the GoFundMe, the target was 15,000. Last night it was already hitting 32. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry, guys, just needed to. Oh, I better not show you that, actually. Right. Let's see. Sorry. Sam Greenwood, hey up. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Sam, just what I did say earlier on in the video, just wanted to say many, many thanks for your company the last couple of days. You're just as good a friend in real life as you are on YouTube. And I'm sure that our friendship will go, from strength to strength. Really enjoyed your company, mate. Many thanks. Yes, Sam. Yes, I am, mate. No. But anyway, that date is back on, Sam. Just let you know that date is back on, but we'll see. Taib says, I couldn't make cricket professionally because I can't catch the ball. Is the cricket on tonight? I don't know. I don't know. Sam says, oh, sorry. Great lad, Brownie. I consider you a very good friend. I do apologize. I do apologize. Last night, Sam, I was so tired and knew I needed an early nighter. So I do apologize, mate. But yeah. Taib says, cricket. You know what? I do like it. Well, I did like it. I was actually a season ticket holder for Glamorgan, but that was only because the ground was behind where I used to live. I do kind of like it, but as I'm getting older and my time becomes more valuable, I suppose I do prefer the shorter version now. When I was last out here, I did go to the World Cup, didn't I? The T20 World Cup. No worries, mate. Nothing. Oh, cheers, mate. I wanted it back anyway. Sam says cricket is good, but just don't have time for it. Well, that's why the tests and all that are not as popular with the younger generations as T20 and so on. Sam says, "Hi, you're talking to one another." Well, about you Arsenal fans, Sam, I know that we have briefly spoken about it already, but Pierre Aubameyang, something tells me, look, at the moment, yeah, he will run his contract down because that's what footballers do now. If they can't find a club who will match their wages, I'm just wondering whether Newcastle have turned his head. I'm just wondering. Something tells me Newcastle could be in this, and you know what? During a flight, I listened to the Athletic. The newspaper. Everyone always screams about David Ornstein. David Ornstein was actually being on that podcast, and he did also hint. He said, "Look, unless Arsenal sell him, and agree to pay a certain percentage of his wage to the selling club, uh, you know, the only club at the moment, because of potential further COVID restrictions of attendances, could well be Newcastle." So, what do you think about? What do you? I think I'm sure I'm sure it's going to happen. It's quite timed well for January, I tell you. Uh, well, Sam, let me know what you fancy on the PayPal menu. I will order before you come out. Sam, it could be a termination contract too. Legally, would that stand up legally? Don't know, because that will. I don't know. If you terminate contract, then you won't have a transfer fee for him, would you? I know the transfer fee is not going to be much because of his age and so on, and the more savings that would actually be the wages. But if you terminate contract, you still could demand. If you won't be able to demand any transfer fee, would you? Again, Taib is on his anti-Arteta rant again. So, hi, Sean. Hope you're well. Colchester played home to Cardiff in the late 80s Tuesday night. I'm sure they did. And then Sam says, I think Arsenal would be happy to get his wages. Yeah, I think so as well. I'll tell you what, for a bonus, for a financial bonus, if he went through a Aubameyang and said, right, okay, you help keep us in the Premier League by scoring a certain amount of goals, then would that be appealing to Aubameyang? But what about Aubameyang? How much egg on their face would the people of like Troops and so on of AFTV after what he's done to the club in which they always supposed to support? Don't know. Tell you what you on about, man. What about? Can't remember any Drury arms, I'll be honest with you, mate. But you're on about late 80s. I didn't start going away myself into mid 90s. And so, unfortunately, all away games, all the Cardiff away games was before my time, unfortunately, in the 80s. Many fans have backed Aubameyang. Some push. Do you think his PR? Because I think something tells me that he kind of done a thing with Dortmund fans. He he made sure that they love him, and then further down the line, then when it would always be supporters then supporting him no matter what. Sam says Brownie prefers Channel 4. Taib, Bamyang is a vampire. It's just weird, isn't it? It's weird how all this is playing out. Do Arsenal fans now? Okay, this is another question for Arsenal fans in the chat. Here's another question. Has this strengthened the feeling of Arsenal fans to Arteta? Now, I know Taib is going to say no way, but I'm just wondering whether this issue with Aubameyang, I'm wondering if it's given Arteta any credit in the bank from the fans. What do you guys think? No, Sean, no, mate. Just tired as it's past 1 o'clock. Sam, that whole hype PR event, Condor Mask and saying he wants to be a club legend. Exactly, mate, exactly. Paul, hi Paul, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. He says, good on Arteta, he done the right thing. I think, yeah, you have. Taking down biggest player. Exactly, mate. Absolutely. Arteta done the right thing, showed him he has some brass, but he needs to be consistent now, not like. Good point. Very good point, Sam. I get that. I really do get that. So, Paul, how are you, mate? How are you? Hope everybody is well. Please, guys, help the channel below. And, oh, yeah. I tell you what I'll do. I actually had... shall I do it now? I don't know. I actually, from that Mark Bright video, I actually did have a response from him. At 9:45, this one was 9:45. This was on Monday, so what we know. Yeah, so yesterday morning UK time. Yeah, Mark Bright randomly messaged me. See if you can see that. Don't know if you can see that actually. There you go. Yeah, he says, Rich Wanker, thank you very much, ugly bastard. Rich Wanker, right? So I went back to him. I said, Rich, ? I grew up in the coal mining area, South Wales, for fuck's sake. But I see you like criticising other people's looks. Take care, Mark. Yeah, there you go. Well, weird individual, and I wanted him on a podcast. Bloody hell. anyway, let's go back in the chat. Hope you, yeah, they are, yeah, very good, mate. Me, I'm just being me, and I. Scott, hi Scott, hope you well, mate. Hope you well. And Scott, I know you're a West Ham fan. Absolutely devastating news about little Isaac Hayton. I did mention it earlier on in the in the live stream tonight, guys. If you haven't seen my upload yesterday, please watch it. And there's a description for a GoFundMe for Isaac Hayton family. And please, if you can help, I'm sure they'd be very, very grateful. But if you can't help, just share and help get word out there about their situation from beyond the West Ham family. Paul says, I'm good, thanks. Ready? Yeah, I won't be long. This is only going to be a quick one, mate. Only going to be a quick one. I know. Weird. Proper weird, mate. Proper weird. Rich wanker. It's bizarre. It is bizarre. And the times in which he's texting me. Fucking waking me up, for fuck's sake. Taib. I was dreaming that Arteta got sacked. Woke up, bang my head. Oh, Taib, you absolutely hate him, don't you? Mark Bright says, yeah, that's a bit over the line. Well, hey, I don't really care, but yeah, may as well say this. If he criticizes people about looks, then surely he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. I don't know whether I should say this, but surely he shouldn't be campaigning for people. Shouldn't be campaigning for a fairer society based on people's looks. Am I right in saying that? Is that hypocrite? Is that hypocrisy or not? Let me know. Or am I going completely the wrong way with that? Taib, a nightmare will last. Scott Van says, I'm good, thanks, pal. Hope you're well too. Yeah, it's horrible, you man. Oh, absolutely devastating. I was lucky enough to meet members of her friend or her family's friends and members of a family at the Czech embassy. Absolutely fantastic people, and some people who probably only on social media, but it would, it's definitely some absolute great people who you keep in contact with on, even if it's just via social media. Paul said, yeah, show that burner. Oh, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The amount of good luck messages and all that, which I've been retweeting a few, it's been incredible. That's a good point, mate. That's a very, very good point. For people who don't know, the reason in which the West Ham family were getting together and raising funds was simply because they wouldn't give her the type of medication she needed in this country, so she had to go to America. It was over 50,000. I did see last night. It went over like 36,000. Robert Snodgrass donated 1,000. I seen as well. Absolutely. Uh, well, you said it, not me. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This is a guy who, if I'm right in, campaigns about, looking beyond. Let's get it right. People should look beyond the color of their skin. So surely, color of their skin is looks. Yet he's having to go at me because of my looks. It's weird. I'm enjoying what Arteta is doing. As a non-Arsenal fan, I am as well, if I'm honest with you, mate. He's building a very, yeah. Look, he hasn't got a war chest. Whether Arsenal fans like it or not, he hasn't got a war chest. So it is, step by step by step. That's the only way you could do it. Yeah, exactly. With regarding Frank Lampard, I mentioned it at the Sun uh, the other day. I Stan, hope you well. Stan says that font looks like something. I know something like I can't remember. What was that? Yeah, I know. Or maybe Star Wars, the first trilogy. Maybe I don't know. Time for bed. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. It's half an hour now. I'm gonna hit bed now soon. Before you go, guys, memberships are open. $1.99 per month. Please become a member. Help the channel out. I'm gonna knock us on your head now. A real long day, but I just wanted to touch base with you and show you the latest in this bizarre saga with ex Crystal Palace, Sheffield Wednesday, and Charlton striker Mark Bright. I am an ugly fucker, and I'll catch you later. Ciao.